I took Sophia to La Belle Epoque, the most exclusive restaurant in Port Harcourt, crystal chandeliers, waiters in white gloves, wine that cost more than my first shop's monthly rent. She sipped her rose, her fingers tracing the rim of the glass, her laughter light and intoxicating. Back at my apartment, my pulse hammered so loudly I feared she'd hear it.
The air between us crackled with tension as we settled onto my king-size bed. 3 spare bedrooms, yet here she was, in mine, without protest. A test? A trap? I didn't care. Why are you staring at me like that? Sophia murmured, her voice a velvet whisper. I swallowed hard. I still can't believe you're here. She smirked, tucking a curl behind her ear.
Stop it. A man like you must have girls lined up from here to Lagos. Since moving to Port Harcourt, I've only had eyes for you, I confessed, reaching to trace her jawline. My thumb brushed her cheek, and she stiffened just for a heartbeat before relaxing. I like you, Emeka. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here, she said, but her eyes darted away. Emboldened, I leaned in, capturing her lips. Sophia recoiled like I'd burned her. Too soon, she snapped, wiping her mouth with the back of her hand. Respect me. I jerked back, heat flooding my face. I'm sorry. We slept a foot apart, the space between us charged with everything unsaid. By Saturday, Sophia had transformed my apartment. The scent of Ifo Riro and jollof rice clung to the walls. She moved through my kitchen like a domestic goddess, her hips swaying to the Afrobeats playlist she'd cued. You cook like a Michelin chef, I teased, stealing a bite of peppered goat meat. She swatted my hand away, grinning. Wait for dinner, greedy. In that moment, I was lost. This woman could ruin me, I thought, and I'd thank her for the privilege. That night, as we lay in bed again, Sophia's voice cracked. There's something. I shouldn't burden you. I turned to face her. Tell me. A tear slid down her cheek. My hostel rent. My parents, they're drowning. My brother's tuition, Mama's unpaid salary. She choked back a sob. I'll have to squat with a friend like some pauper. Her tears were liquid guilt. I cupped her face. How much? 90,000. A fortune enough to buy a plot of sand for my village house's foundation. But her lower lip trembled, and I was done for. You'll have it tomorrow, I promised. As her car disappeared, I whispered to the empty street, build a house or build a dream? I'd chosen the dream.